coming, guys. I'm coming. Okay. That got pretty intense. I wasn't expecting that. Let me fix that guy. Nope. It's not happening. It's not happening today. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fanboy Talks. Today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing, which I haven't done one in a while. I really wanted to do it because I really like Shadow of the Colossus, and I just recently purchased the... Holy shit. This is the worst day of my life. I just recently purchased the special edition of Shadow of the Colossus. This one comes with a steel case and all sorts of cool stuff, which I'm going to get into a little bit later. But man, is this game fucking good. I cannot believe how great it looks, with the exception of Wander. Oh my god, does his face look fucking weird. I don't understand how nobody in any of the reviews is talking about how weird his face is. Looks like that part in the original Men in Black when the guy has just been, spoiler alert, just been taken over by the gigantic cockroach creature and then pulls his face back. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? All you, 90s kids, whoever. I'm 22 years old. I don't even know if I'm technically a 90s kid. But his face looks fucking weird. He looks like a bug person. I don't know how much I enjoy that. But otherwise, game looks fantastic and plays very well. I've heard that they've changed a little bit of the controls. And I haven't seen anything. I mean, I haven't played the original Shadow of the Colossus in quite a while. But I'm really not seeing a huge difference, especially because the controls are still fucking annoying. Wow. I can't believe that you could completely change this game, make it look amazing, and still the controls could be this annoying. But amazing game so far. I haven't played too far into it. I've only gotten to the first Colossus, and holy shit, I never realized how easy that Colossus was to kill. And you don't know how exhilarating a game can be until you look out on the horizon, see something so beautiful, so tranquil, and then you fucking kill it. You stab it in the head, or actually, you stab it in the leg just to really mutilate the body. And then you climb up its slowly dying carcass. And you get to the head and you stab it a couple times, just to really make sure you get your point across that bitch needs to be dead. And that was pretty fucked up. That's like real American thinking right there. Is just like, oh my god. I mean, not necessarily American thinking, but real human thinking. Is that, oh man, there's this amazing, like, tranquil being out in the distance. It looks so beautiful. It's not harming me. I'm gonna fucking kill it. It looks so amazing. I mean, really, you know how much more amazing it would look with its head mounted on my wall? Oh, so good. So good. But overall, I'm really enjoying my experience with Shadow of the Colossus, other than the bug person. It obviously, I never noticed before the symbolism of humans essentially ruining the world. These tranquil creatures just kind of chilling, and we selfish pieces of shit hunting them down and murdering them to hopefully regain a loved one, or possibly a loved one. You don't even fucking know. Could just, I don't know. Wander, I don't know why he gives a shit about Mono, which is apparently her name. At least that is what's featured on the Wikipedia page. Oh yeah, guys. No fan theories needed of what's on my screen, and you don't even have to zoom in. I'll let you know. It's fucking Wikipedia. So good. So the original Shadow of the Colossus came out in the early 2000s. It was developed by Team Ico. They've made several games altogether. They made Ico, of course, Shadow of the Colossus, which came after, and most recently they've made The Last Guardian, which is kind of interesting. The whole, like, I don't really know, the bird dog thing. And the little boy. I've heard the puzzling mechanics in it get a little bit annoying, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really checked it out myself, which is really interesting because I own it, but I haven't played it yet. But there's quite a few games that I own and haven't played. I'm really going to possibly piss off a lot of my audience, but Persona 5. I bought it immediately to get the steel case, and I downloaded it a month ago. Still haven't played it. Yeah. It's really nice. I enjoy the way it looks on my dashboard. It's very exhilarating to pop onto my PS4 and just see that weird hat logo and then just do something else with my life. So let's actually open this guy up. So obviously you can see the cellophane is not on it because I already opened it because I wanted to download the fucking game. But my PS4 was kind of an asshole about it and decided to download a million updates for a million other games and not download the fucking game that I asked it to in the first place. So I will say though, this is really cool. I'm actually going to keep this. I don't normally keep the like sleeves with some stuff just because they're kind of stupid and like flimsy and piece of paper essentially. But this is like nice cardboard. It's some sweet, I don't know, cardstock, however you might say it. It obviously features the new Shadow of the Colossus special edition like theme on the front, and then that is so fucking creepy. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in on that guy. But right there, his face is the creepiest thing I've seen in a while. Yeah. I can't think of a more creepy thing other than, you know, just normal everyday life. So what do we get with this? We get this nice little slip right here. This is actually like a sweet piece of cardboard. It seems like, if you guys can see that, it has like a little fuck hit my mic like 4 times. It has a little shimmer there, like that little plastic piece. I'm not 100% certain if you can get 4 different pieces and put them together and it actually makes like the symbol. I think that would be really cool, but I'm not 100% sure. But you know, if anybody figures that out, fucking email me. Just kidding. You can follow me on Twitter at Hyde Legion. Yeah, you can tweet at me with normal stuff, not weird stuff. Don't like DM me pictures of your butthole or anything. So obviously we've got, I love when games come with strategy, guys. This is awesome, and it actually gives you some nice helpful tips and tricks. Not really, it doesn't. It just like tells you how to swim, shows you some cool artwork. Creepy guy again, right there. That's super fun. Who doesn't love to see Wander crouching and evading? Interesting. Alrighty, let's move on to see what else we get. Oh, a cool code. A nice code that gets me the Ancient Bow, Cloak of Fate, and the Spotted Steed aggro skin. Oh, plus I get some other digital content as well. I really don't care that much. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. If you guys are thinking about stealing my code, already redeemed it, so fuck you. Next up, we've got one of 2 lithographs. We've got, I believe this is either I think this is the 3rd Colossus. It's Wander and the 3rd or 4th Colossus. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. He's actually one of the most interesting ones in my opinion because he does the whole sword thing, and then you have to, he like whacks the ground. You got to climb up his sword just to go stab him, which I've always thought was really interesting because every Colossi is essentially like a puzzle on its own. So not only is this kind of an action adventure game, it's also a puzzle. It's a puzzle platformer because you not only have to, of course, scale them, but also find the way to scale them, which is generally not always as easy as it's not as easy as the first Colossi, where you basically just jump on its leg and stab it and then climb up the rest of it and stab it again a couple more times just to make sure it's really dead. This isn't the second lithograph. This is actually the map, which is not upside down like I thought it would be. I don't, some people frame these and I really don't know if I will ever frame it. I think it looks really interesting, but you know where it looks even more interesting? In the box. That's where that's gonna go. Ooh, got stickers featuring all of the Colossi, the main symbol, Shadow of the Colossus, and everything. And then I'm assuming just some fucking creepy shit. You know what I mean? Just some sincerely creepy shit. Interesting. Now we've got the second lithograph. I believe this is the first Colossus. It shows Wander essentially using the ancient sword to seek out the Colossus, and then this is the first Colossus. I think, I mean, you know, the sigil is on its head, which is the way the first Colossus is, so it would make a lot of sense, but you never know. Maybe it's a new Colossus. Maybe you can just see it a dick and agree with me that it's the first Colossus. Okay, so now we got down to the steel case. I don't know how I really feel about this case. I'm sorry if the light is kind of weird. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know how I really feel about this steel case. It's kind of interesting. I'm excited to see what the fuck that means. I understand it's one of there are 16 colossi in the game, and it's circled. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Yeah, that totally makes sense. It's circled the third. It's because the Colossus on the front. Colossi is plural. The Colossus on the front is actually the third Colossus. Ha! I was right. That's the sword guy. Yay! Nothing inside, obviously, because I took the game out and put it inside my system, but I've always enjoyed the inside of the steel cases, especially like the Logan steel case, the Best Buy exclusive Logan steel case. That one's really cool. I really enjoy it. It's got a different picture on the inside. It's basically like a cartoon, more comic booky version of Logan and X-23 Laura holding hands. So that's pretty much this unboxing for the most part. If you guys like this kind of unboxing where it's mostly just me talking about the product, make sure you click that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more content coming out from Fanboy Talks. We post our You Guys Made Me Inc. podcast every Monday, and we should be putting out other videos as well, either on Wednesday or on Friday, or just miscellaneously, mostly Wednesday, Friday, when I get them out, basically, because I'm terrible at my hobbies and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm thinking about possibly doing some Let's Plays, so make sure you guys leave down in the comments if you guys want to watch me be very terrible at video games like Shadow of the Colossus and Celeste. And make sure you keep an eye out on this channel for our Monster Hunter World review, Shadow of the Colossus, the remake, of course, and Celeste. That's about it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.